what to write in the introduction. This one I prepare for your outline. What to prep in the introduction. You should write like this lah. You should have, because in intro I noted to you we should have 2 paragraphs. Betul tak? So what should you write in the first paragraph in the introduction? Is an overview of the topic. Am I right? Could be what is fukppsmi is all about. Okay, but just rough lah, briefly lah. Could be 5% of your latar belakang. Okay. Then
write in paragraph.
Paragraph lah. This one 1 paragraph, this one 2nd paragraph. Yeah. Second part or second paragraph in the introduction, just listing everything. You punya thesis statement, you punya main point. What is your thesis statement? Latar belakang, faktor, pesan, solution, plain and rational. Correct or not? So just notify in this particular second paragraph in the outline first. Okay, then settle you punya intro, outline. Okay, now move to second part. 2.0 is your latar belakang. Correct or not? Your first thesis statement. So what to write in latar belakang? You must be a bit creative to establish you punya sub point. Ini main point yang 5 ni. This one is a sub point. 2.1. Now your mission is to make me understand your writing. That is the mission. To make sure I understand what you write. Okay, I tak faham. I don't understand what fukppsmi is all about. Dimasukkan what I didn't know. So now your duty is to make sure I understand the topic. How? You must have a proper way, the flow. Okay, let's say 2.1 you put definisi, for instance, the basic things. Definisi means what? Takrifan, maksud. What is fukppsmi? On the first page, right? Write in 1 paragraph or 2 paragraph. Okay, then 2.2 you can have this one, perspective, pandangan, how the public view up fukppsmi policy. You can have 2. Let's say you put pandangan dunia ataupun antarabangsa, discuss how the world view this policy by government in 2000. When government proposed this policy? 2006, somewhere around lah. 2005, 2006, lebih kurang macam tu lah. Once government proposed this policy, how the world view this policy? Learning science and math in bahasa Inggeris, how the world view on this policy? You can Google through internet, take a look. How is it? Make it into paragraph. B, masyarakat tempatan. How the local people take a look at this particular policy, positive or negative? Make around 2 paragraph.
So, sir, how are we going to make the tempatan one? So, how are we going to get the local, how they look at this
You have to work
situation?
out about these things lah.
That means ask them.
Ask, internet ada, everything ada.
Okay.
My student before they make it survey, questionnaire.
Survey.
They make it questionnaire, 5 soalan about fukppsmi. Distribute to others. Just in KBU. Lecturers ada, staff ada, students ada. Agree or disagree? Agree or disagree? Agree or disagree? Any comment? They collect all those particular materials. They classify as what? As a masyarakat tempatan punya opinion. Even though it's not valid at all lah. But of course you have something. And they put in the lampiran catatan. How many agree? How many disagree? Support and not support this particular thing. Initiative lah. Your effort lah. Okay. And the last part, whatever you have, you can add some more. Okay. The last part, let's say 2.3 lah, contoh saya bagi last part lah. You mesti ada this particular thing. We call kebarangkalian, or we call possibility. This one, you kena state you punya stand, whether you agree or you disagree about this particular topic. Means what? Agree this thing to be dissolved, or disagree this thing to be dissolved. By hook or by crook, this thing will be dissolved next to 2012 next year. Decided by government already. But in our discussion, we just assume. Okay, let's say you say yes. Make it 1 paragraph. Pada hemat kami, in our opinion, we do think or we strongly believe that this policy should not be dissolved. For instance, means that you disagree. You see, in our opinion, we strongly believe that this policy should be dissolved in 2012. Means that you say agree. Let's say you say yes, you like this to be dissolved. It will affect you punya third, you punya second thesis statement, you punya faktor. why you agree this thing being dissolved. So 3.1, 3.2, of course, two paragraph. 3.3, what is it? So this factor acted as what? As your reasoning. Kenapa you cakap yes? Kenapa you cakap no? Understood or not?
Yeah.
Why you say dissolve? Why you say dissolve? What's the first factor you say dissolve? You say yes, you say no, you say yes. Why you say yes? So this factor acted as your reasoning. And you please establish you punya own umbrella lah for every factor. Contoh politik, the sub-point. Contoh pendidikan. Contoh social, for example. So you discuss inside this particular thing. Okay, it goes the same to you punya kesan. You have 4.0, 4.1 apa, 4.2 apa, 4.3 apa. If you say yes, this thing need to be dissolved, what shall be the kesan? Let's say we start 2006. We want to dissolve 2012. We practice for 6 years already. In the beginning, we face the difficulties. But time to time, student adapt already. But once student adapt with the policy, you want to dissolve the things. So when you dissolve in 2012, what shall be the kesan? Let's say in social part, what shall be the kesan that you can think? In the politic, what shall be the kesan that you can think? In terms of economy, what you can think? This one need to read lah, baru you dapat idea. Ini I just brainstorm you saja. Okay, so last we have solution before penilaian rasional. 5.0, 5.1, 5.2 and the rest 5.3.4. So in solution part, what should you write? Okay, let's say you say yes, you wanted this thing to be dissolved. Okay, apa alternatif di sebalik itu? What shall be the option why you dissolve this particular things? Come back to bahasa Melayu. Or what? Okay, so if you say yes, this policy should be to improve. If you say no, you must have some alternative to encounter this particular policy directly. Nampak my point Okay, but the first thing you must understand first, what is PPSMI. You faham ini pro and cons dia, baru you boleh tulis this assignment. Kalau you just know 10%, 5% about PPSMI, dengar sikit-sikit rumours etc, and just 10% from me about this particular thing, you won't understand. You won't be able to prepare the paper. And last, we have penilaian rasional after this particular thing. 6.0. What to write? There are 3 things. 1 paragraph, 2 paragraph, 2 paragraph. You know, right? This particular thing, right? Your thought, your criticism. So in this part, let's say you said, I give example, you said yes, you like this thing to be dissolved through your own reasons. Yeah? But in your penilaian rasional, you mesti pick up, let's say PPSMI, their major punya principle is English. Okay, teach in English for
Maths and Science.
Maths and Science. Maths and Science. Okay, so you pick up that principle. Okay, do you think that this principle is relevant or irrelevant directly on your own opinion? Okay, if you say relevant, let's say lah, not in English lah, let's say they got other principle. Tolong tengok balik dalam PPSMI itu ada banyak lagi principle dia. Start from primary, then move to secondary level, then move to tertiary level directly. Okay, let's say you disagree one of their method of practices. Let's say in terms of their ABP, alat bantuan pengajaran. Their PowerPoint is very bad, the textbook is very bad, for instance. Contoh lah, but I strongly believe very good textbook lah, because we have spent millions of ringgit. Let's say you don't agree with one principle, quote the original idea, copy and paste in your paper, and you have footnote here. Don't argue yet that principle. Second paragraph, you start to attack, critics. Why you disagree? Why you disagree? Why you disagree? Just I give you to use last week example on the what? Rukun negara. Am I right? Sovereignty of laws. Orang patut obey laws, but Agong tak obey laws, PM tak obey laws. So we criticize that particular second principle of rukun negara. Ingat tak last week kan? So the same thing you did for this part lah. Which principle you disagree? Kalau you agree, no problem lah. but how to improve the things. Yeah. Then next point you have what? Option, alternative. You say bad about this thing, how to encounter that things. Yeah. When you critique people, you critique other people's policy, you mesti ada option, a suggestion to improve the things. So this is how the things running. Clear? Apa nak buat? This one you have to sit together dulu. Dia tak boleh buat sembrono. Sembrono mean blindly doing. Cannot. You have to sit together. Okay bro, you buat ni. Bro, you buat ni. You baca ni dulu. Okay, next 4 hours or tomorrow, sit together. Tolong bagi tahu apa you faham. You faham apa pasal PPSMI? Apa you faham? Apa you faham? Apa you faham? Okay, bila semua dah faham dan you juga faham, baru you boleh buat outline. Kalau tak, dia orang akan cakap, I don't think like that lah. I think like this lah. You think like this because why you're not synchronize everything? Because every single of you don't understand about the topic. You just hear from others. But when you read from the same sources, you will say, parallel lah, selari lah, compatible lah, sepadan lah. Okay, so this is how the flow running. And don't forget lah, you punya conclusion, you punya lampiran, you punya tu together inside here. You still have 1 week, okay, until next week, before Friday, to prepare this for approval. Sebab I tak mau balik daripada CNY, still on the outline. Kita nak move forward sebab you banyak tugas yang nak bagi lagi. So settle this thing early. This week they have how many days? 1 day lah. Friday right, tomorrow cuti kan? Next week full day, 5 days. So try the level best to prepare this thing. How many of you in the group?
Now it's 4. We are adding another one, new student.
Fine.
You put inside
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Okay. Should do that.
Okay.
So anything, come back to me lah.
Okay.
SMS or whatsoever. Make sure you prepare the thing. Yeah. Okay. Take care. Alright.